What's happening, guys, and welcome back to another juicy video on our channel. Alec Baldwin denied pulling the trigger of a pistol that murdered camerawoman Helena Hutchins on the set of the film Rust. He also claimed that he was traumatized, not guilty. Prepare to be stunned as Alec Baldwin admits he doesn't feel guilty for Rust tragedy. Number 5. What happened on Rust's set? On the set of Rust, a western being filmed in New Mexico, a pistol used as a prop by actor Alec Baldwin went off in October, killing the film cinematographer and wounding the director. Investigators are trying to figure out how a live bullet got into the pistol Mr. Baldwin was practicing with, why the crew members who examined it on set missed it, and why the gun discharged. No one was being charged in connection with the incident, and investigators have not assigned blame as of yet. Number 4. The shooting took place on set. According to court documents, Mr. Baldwin was practicing a scene on October 21st that entailed cross-drawing a revolver and aiming towards the camera lens, as the film's director Joel Souza told a detective investigating the matter. The set, located outside Santa Fe, New Mexico, at Bonanza Creek Ranch, was within a structure that resembled a 19th century wooden church. Mr. Baldwin fired a shot, striking Helena Hutchins in the chest and Mr. Souza in the shoulder. Miss Hutchins, 42, was taken to an Albuquerque hospital where she died. Mr. Souza, 48, was transferred to a hospital in Santa Fe by ambulance and discharged the very next day. In October, at a press conference, Sheriff Adon Mendoza of Santa Fe County stated that there were 100 people on set and 16 people in the shooting area. According to an affidavit supporting a request for a warrant to search, around 6 members of the camera crew walked off the site hours before the filming because of workplace conditions. According to several engaged in the project, crew workers had grumbled to producers over lengthy work days, often reaching 13 hours, and missed paychecks. According to an affidavit, a new team had already been hired, but the production was experiencing problems. Number 3. Will anyone be prosecuted? Although no criminal charges were filed in the matter, Ms. Carmack always stated that they might be filed in the future. If the facts, evidence, and law support charges, then I will initiate prosecution at the site, she stated during a news conference held in October. Sheriff Mendoza stated that Mr. Baldwin is an active part of the investigation. After the incident, he proceeded to the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office to provide a statement and respond to questions. Mr. Halls, a seasoned industry veteran who had already been chastised for his disregard for established safety procedures, was singled out in a 911 call made shortly after the incident. According to an affidavit published this week, he subsequently told an investigator that when Miss Gutierrez Reed opened the gun for him to view, he didn't verify all the ammunition like he should have before handing it over to Mr. Baldwin. The 24-year-old armorer, Miss Gutierrez Reed, told an investigator that no live ammunition is ever kept on set. Number 2. Who was Helena Hutchins and what was her story? Miss Hutchins was praised by filmmakers as a talented cinematographer with a strong aesthetic sense who was dedicated to her profession. According to her blog, she grew up on a Soviet military outpost in the Arctic Circle, where she had been surrounded by reindeer and nuclear submarines, according to her blog. She studied economics at Ukraine's Agrarian University before transferring to Kiev National University's journalism school. She then went to Los Angeles' American Film Institute Conservatory. Miss Hutchins' spouse, Matt Hutchins, wrote on Twitter shortly after the incident that she had inspired us all with her passion and vision, and her legacy is too meaningful to encapsulate in words. Number 1. Mr. Baldwin stated that he is not responsible for the shooting. For the first time, Mr. Baldwin talked publicly about the shooting in early December in an emotional interview with ABC News, in which he said he was not to blame. Mr. Baldwin claimed in the interview, which aired on December 2nd, someone put a live bullet in a gun, a bullet that wasn't even supposed to be on the property. Someone is responsible for what happened, and I can't say who it is, he continued, but I know it's not me. The actor claimed that he did not pull the trigger on the gun he was using for practice. I would never ever point a gun at anyone and pull the trigger, he stated. Mr. Baldwin claimed he did not cock the gun's hammer, but instead pulled it back as far as he could and then let it go, perhaps setting it off. He added, "I let go of the hammer, bang, the gun goes off." He said he's still dealing with the after effects, such as constantly having nightmares about that day, particularly with visions of guns that keep me awake at night. Do you guys believe Mr. Baldwin on this? Do let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and I'll catch you guys later in another video. Bye now!